Fantastic news. Labor and the Greens got together to dump a 25-year exemption, the Billionaires loophole. It's called the grandfathering exemption, which allows Australia's richest old families not to produce their financial statements with the regulator. They can hide their tax, they can hide their income, they can hide their revenue, they can hide their tax havens. In 1995, it was introduced under the Keating government, and there have been successive attempts over the years to get rid of this thing because it's effectively a financial apartheid. It creates two classes of citizens. The wealthiest, most powerful old Australian families, it allows them a different playing field than we all have. The multinationals even have. And the nature in which it went is fantastic. There was no sort of debate about it or anything like this. Nobody saw it coming, but it suddenly happened in a deal with the Greens and Labor, which means the Billionaires lobby had no time to call Albanese to threaten we're going to pull their donations from Labor. There was no time for lobbying. The last time around, if you guys remember, the coalition said, oh no, we can't possibly repeal these laws because these billionaires might be vulnerable to being kidnapped. Kidnapped, they said Josh Frydenberg. As if. I mean, any self-respecting kidnapper would, of course, go to the Australian Securities and Investments Commission first to check the Form 388F, the financial reports, to check the balance sheet, to see whether they were in fact billionaires at all. How do we know Gina Rinehart's a billionaire unless we look at her financial statements? Of course, this is just billionaire lobby nonsense, and Frydenberg and the coalition were promulgating it in order to protect their donors effectively. But Nick McKim, the Greens brought it, Labor backed it, the crossbench, David Pocock, Jackie Lambie, and even Pauline Hanson, who backed out last time at the 11th hour, they all backed it. The coalition, of course, the poor old, forlorn old, corrupt old coalition, they still went, no, let's vote for billionaire secrecy, so they voted against it. So it was a rare occasion of unity and good parliamentary conduct, good performance. It was fast, it was efficient, and the result is, of course, that now we have a level playing field in Australia. So we need plaudits for this because Rex Patrick, the corruption-busting senator who's just joined Michael West Media as a commentator, it was his bill that he tried to get through last time, and he was one of the first ones that got the call today to say it's happening, Rex. And of course, I'd just like to thank Stephanie Tran and Luke Stacey, young journalists at Michael West Media, who did so much work on this, along with some of our lawyers and accountant contacts in the background. We searched more than 1,000 company documents at ASIC. We looked at the donations data too. It was a 6-month investigation. It was huge. And you can read it on our website, The Secret Rich List. And just for subscribers to this YouTube channel and to the website, I want to thank you for your support because we couldn't do this on our own. We couldn't employ people to search 1,000 documents. This is a community effort and the community is really pitched in and we have a result. We have a win. We've had some other wins on multinational tax and so on. On stopping the sale of the ASIC database, we've had a number of wins, but this one is a real victory. So thank you very much.